What up, what up, what up out there, all my Stonatonians? I'm back with another story. Did you miss me? You shouldn't have missed me because you should have subscribed to the channel so that way you can go back and listen to all the stories when you want. So if you didn't, take this time to smash that notification button, hit that bell so y'all can get a bling text every time I drop a video. Got a good one for y'all today. Good one for y'all. This take back, I want to say, I was in the third or fourth grade. So it was the late 80s. I want to say between 87, 89, something like that. So, it was around the 4th of July. I was staying around Gwynn going to Calvin Rodwell. Shout outs to everybody that know about Calvin Rodwell Elementary School. And it was around 4th of July because we was popping fireworks. This was back in the day when a cherry bomb sounded like a quarter stick of dynamite. Boom! I mean, and firecrackers, you only had like 1.2 seconds to throw it. And if you did throw it, it probably blew up about right here. So you had to, yeah. So, you know, everybody being kids, playing with fireworks, riding bikes, you know, outside on the playground, being active young kids. So like I say, we got the cherry bombs, we got the fireworks, firecrackers. We lighting them. Boom! Boom! So you hear. So HJ, who is my mother, that's what I call my mother. Shout out HJ, baby. Hold up for 1 second. Bella in the background making noise. She hears something. Bella, let him live. Okay, so we out back popping fireworks. It's me, my next door neighbor Nicholas, my brother, and my man Steve. Shout outs to you, Steve. I know you watching the channel. You probably remember this shit like, damn, I remember that day. So anyway, we out there. So in the back of my house, it was like a playground, an open field, and a school. And then you go up the steps, it was just like a big parking lot and a basketball court. So in the alley. So we was in the part where it was just the open field. And you know, it's a parking lot, so it got the marijuana. It got the speed bumps, not speed bumps. Yeah, the little speed things that stop you from running into the gates. Those. So one of them, what I know now, is a rebar. Had a rebar sticking up out of it. So like I say, we popping fireworks. HJ calling me, come in the house so you can take a bath, get ready. I wasn't trying to go in the house. Everybody outside. It's sunny. We pop firecrackers. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. So, this shit happened in slow motion, y'all. My man lit the joint. We start backpedaling. As we backpedaling, we form like an X, and our feet get tangled up. And it's, you know, it's a whole bunch of sand and stuff. So I try not to fall on my face. So I fell like sideways. And when I fell, that's when my leg had hit the speed bump thing. Boom. So I look over, my shorts ripped. So I'm young, so automatically I'm like, man, I'm gonna get in trouble. I done ripped my shorts. But I noticed, no lie, this is no exaggeration, it was like pudding, like on the outside of it. So I was like, the hell is this? So I pulled, because it was like a little rip. So I pulled it back, and no lie, when I say it was a hole in my leg about this big, and I mean, I seen yellow, white, like little red, purplish lines. The skin was rolled back, and I mean, yeah. So I'm like, so everybody out there, they wonder what's going on because they seen that I fell. So I guess I was in shock. I just hopped up, started running. I ain't tell nobody nothing what was going on. So everybody like, damn. They was calling me Shrimp back then. They're like, damn, what's going on with Shrimp? So I get up on the porch, and that's when I like grabbed I grabbed that side of my leg and was like, you know, I grabbed that side of my leg and was, started limping. So my aunt Denise, she was staying with us at the time. Her and HJ see me limping, and they come out onto the porch. They're like, boy, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I need a Band-Aid. So they just thinking, okay, you need a Band-Aid. So my aunt go to get the Band-Aid. She come out. So my mother like, where you cut at? So I'm like, right here. So my aunt come behind my mother. By this time, Donna was coming down the steps. So my mother lift the shorts back, and she just fell into Darnell's arms. Boom. My aunt just stood there, and I'm saying like, Darnell just grabbed me, scooped me up. I called it the Batmobile. It was the law. I think it was it might have been a Continental, because that shit was long. I'm talking about half a bus. That shit was long and black. Called it the Batmobile. So anyway, he schooled me up, put me in a, like, forget calling the ambulance. Y'all know where I'm from. I'm gonna say it the way I say it. You know what I'm saying? He said, forget calling the ambulance. So we riding. He talking to me. You know what I'm saying? My mother, she's still out of it. So I'm saying the panic in my mother's face and his face. So I'm young. I'm like, am I going to die? So he started laughing like, no, you ain't going to die. You going to be all right. My mother, she cried. So we get to the hospital. The doctors looked. I mean, the hole was probably about as big as this ashtray. They said if it was a few more inches down, they had to cut my leg off, just to let y'all know. So the doctors looking at it, they calling everybody over, because the doctors, they fascinated. They looking like, how did you do this? What did you do? Da, 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 da. So I'm explaining to them like, when I fell, it was a nail sticking up out the speed bump, and I fell down onto it, and it ripped into my leg. It's a good thing I fell on the angle that I did, because had it went straight in, amputee. So they was amazed that how deep it was and it didn't bleed. I guess because I ain't panicked. I was young. I ain't really know. I was more worried about me ripping my pants and my mother punishing me than I was about this hole in my leg. Because it didn't hurt. It didn't bleed. And the doctor said that was a great thing, because if it would have bled, I'd have lost a lot of blood, a lot of blood. So I wound up getting, I think, like 300 stitches on the inside, and then like another 180 on the outside, or something. And this on the left side of my leg, it's a scar. It's like a perfect 7. Look crazy. I was out of school for like a month. For like the first 3 days, I had to stay in bed. I remember I had the ace band just wrapped around it. And I remember when I went back to the doctors, because, I'm young. I'm trying to get out the bed. I'm hopping out the bed, hopping on one leg. So it had bled a little bit when I went back, because I had to keep, going and get it checked on while I had the stitches on. So the doctor was like, whatever I was doing, I'm going to have to chill out. So I just remember everybody from my school coming to see me, showing me a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? My man Steve, my man Brooks. You know what I'm saying? Still cool with these 2 dudes to this day. Next door neighbor Nick. All my family members and stuff. But it's just amazing that it didn't bleed. Being as though how big it was, I mean, I could see down to the bone. That's why when Bernie Mac say bust your head to the white meat, yeah, I know what that white meat looked like. I seen it in my leg. And it was crazy because I swear I put my hand down there and it was like, I still say pudding, but I guess it was skin fragments and whatever's on the inside of my leg. Oh, I'm gonna try to show y'all the scar. Let me show y'all. Yeah, there you go. Hold up, let me try to get the light on a little bit. Bear with me, y'all. Only got one camera. Geez, you Christmas. I'm all off. Hold up. Yep, there you go. I don't know if y'all can see it. Come over here into the light. Yep, scar been with me my whole life. People say, like, what the hell? What you got? First thing they say, I guess because I'm black and I'm from the hood. What you got shot me for? And I be explaining it to them. Like, nah. Just being a kid. Being a kid. Yeah, that shit look crazy. I don't really be paying it no mind because, I'm used to saying it. But now that I'm sitting back, looking at it, it was like, dang. Went through that shit. Gotta go through it to grow through it. And up until I broke my wrist, and when I started having my seizures, that's all the hospital stays for me. First one was my leg, then I broke my wrist. Then, for those of you who know, I'm epileptic. Want to take my medicine for a while. I had a seizure. Was in a coma, I think like 3-4 days. Died. They brought me back. So, that's why a lot of stuff I don't let bother me, because from when I was in the hospital, this last time when I had my seizure, this last time, because the first one I had was turning from, I think, 2019 to 2020. Yeah, but that's another story for a later day. And y'all know how I like to end all my stories. If you're looking for me, look up. Hold up. And one thing I do want to state, I know y'all probably used to, at the beginning of my videos, me playing music, but going through a little copyright thing, gotta get taken care of. So once that's taken care of, we be rocking with the side again, youngster. I say youngster, that's how I'm used to saying real side youngster, my fault. Rebel Rel, Jay Gittins, now I'm saying the rest of the gang. And like I said, y'all know how I like to end my videos. If you're looking for me, look up, cause I'm in the clouds.